Hey, this is Tom from Mr. Game Fight Club, and welcome back to Primal Rage. Now, today is a little bit different because I'm not playing on my board or on any of the ports. Rather, this is a fully custom emulation that was intended to be released on modern consoles and PC. Now, I won't go into the entire history of the project, but there are a few notes that I'd like to read from its author. Namely, he says, our work is based on not only the arcade version, but the arcade version dumped by us and completely emulated by scratch by us. I learned the secret to this game is not breaking the game protection, but breaking the protection for the assets, almost akin to Neo Geo game cracking. So yeah, as any fan of Primal Rage knows, it is infamous for its unusual protection that prevents emulation from being any kind of accurate. So this was a completely different way to get this thing emulated, because relying on rather just code, they literally tore parts and boards and took a look. So this is the demo of the project before it got stopped. So let's take a little poke around. So we got a help menu. We have a file menu where you can do some settings. This looks like... Oh, looks like you can set the difficulty right from the menu. So of course I'm going most difficult. I don't even know how to play the game otherwise. Free play on, if it wasn't already. Game volume. Oh, wow. So we go from 0 to 255 on game volume. Auto clear, high scores, the game cost. This is all stuff that you would normally apply in a service menu. And this is where you would configure your controllers, which I'm just using Rage Stick. The training menu I don't think works. Yeah, it's not really here. Sound test? Yeah, that doesn't seem to do anything. Again, this was not finished. Rather, this was a project that was stopped. See, we have window size options. We can reset. We have states, boys. We have load and save states. Hell yeah. And then you can go into the service menu, and yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. Let's crank it up. Oh, that went back to defaults. Let's do that. Coin options, free play, yes. Okay, so those options that I set from the menu did in fact apply, so that worked as intended. So we can turn service mode off. All right, so my intention for today is to do a complete run as Armadon, and then kind of poke around at some typical things I like to test when I'm running through emulations, just to see how accurate it is as compared to, say, an authentic arcade experience. Oh, I flubbed that immediately. So right off the bat, Chaos has a tendency to use the battering ram. And if you just do a neutral jump, you can do a devastating combo right off the top. Yeah, even though I botched it, did just fine. Throw in an Iron Main just for good measure. And he's going to do a cannonball. Bam, baby. Now, when this project was going, they were working on getting rollback netcode going. So yeah, this was going to have multiplayer built right in, which is something I have never done. When I play this game, it's always against the AI because, well, frankly, all of my friends, I mean, even though they humored me every once in a while, I mean, they didn't really know how to play the game, and I can't blame them for that. Man, I am really botching this stuff. There's one graphical glitch that is known, which is Blizzard's Ice Tower is missing its textures, or its graphics, however, whatever the technical term is there. But I have done a run or two on my own, just in my spare time. And yeah, man, the AI behaves pretty much as you expect. Oh man, I need to shake off this rust. There we go. Oh no, I missed it. You basically get, what I've noticed is that you basically get one opportunity to pull off the finisher, and then if you don't do it, well, it just doesn't happen. And I don't understand why that is, per se. Rage. Oh man, I gotta pull off that spinning death a little bit better. I mean, to be fair, it is a lot of inputs to get that thing off, but come on. I'm supposed to be like a pro at this or something. Roar. Rage. You can't let Diablo get the upper hand, because he will absolutely trash you. That is a fact. Ooh. I have found, just in general with Diablo, it's better just to stay off the ground. His melee is very strong, very fast. Bad things can happen. Rage. Oh, come on. No. Almost had that one. Hey, those were all neutral moves, and I still got the lightning. Vertigo. It's pretty much a pushover. At least her AI is. Try to catch her in the air and you're pretty much done. I've showed this off many times. Yeah. Let's get it done. Now, she is probably the only character in the roster that still has the floating glitch that you would see in the MAME version. Although I have noticed it's also not especially pronounced. If you look at see where and how she lands, I mean, it's not especially noticeable. boy. And to a lot of people, Armadon represents a bit of a wall. Come on, buddy. I need you to... Oh, there's one. I need you to work with me. There's a hard knockdown. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I should have just let that land. Because if you let the Iron Maiden land, you could do a neutral jump and catch him and a full combo. Rage. All right, Bubba. Let's go. Now, I think... Now, this is something that's prominent in a lot of emulations, is I think, at least during combo, the hit when the Mega Charge hits and they're going in the air, I think they come forward a little too much. Rage. Yeah, one other bug that I've noticed is that if you look in the background as I'm jumping, you can see the background kind of separate a little bit. Or that layer of background. Oh, excuse me. Now what I'm trying to do with Talon here is I'm trying to manipulate his AI into doing that. The Iron Maiden is supposed to beat standing high power. Rage. And it does. So if you jump back, as he's getting up, he will also perform the slasher, which you can take advantage of with another Iron Maiden. Boom. Now, gore is another thing to look for when you're dealing with emulations. Especially when you're looking at Blizzard and Chaos, as a lot of times, even if, like, the blood is red, you may see, like, a brown outline around, like, the rib bones. And while I did not perform a finisher on Blizzard, and the finisher I performed on Chaos was not one that exposed the rib cage. I have not seen that brown outline as I described. Whoa, hey, oh. Now with Sauron as Armadon, I tried to make him do silly things. You know, just kind of like out Shodo the Shodo, you know what I mean? And that is correct projectile interaction there. The spikes are supposed to go through. Ooh, that was my fault. Oh, come on, Sauron. Work with me. Work with me, buddy. Hell yeah. Now, you have to start the animation pretty early, but if you can catch him... Oh, I don't know if I actually want to win a round on... timeout. Oh, that's gonna come back to bite me. Oh, maybe literally. Well, I'm about to find out. Now, of course, if you're playing Midway Arcade Treasures, you know that the E to human moves do not work in the bonus mode, but they work during the game. Works fine just here.
Final battle.
Ah, I flubbed it. Oh, dude. Ooh, baby. Looking for that cannonball. Oh, I need to get out of the corner. That's what I need to do. Alright, give me the cannonball, thank you. That works for me. It's not as pretty, but it'll go. It'll work just fine. Alright. Now let's see if I can get the rhythm going. We'll walk back just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Got it. Now, in a previous run, I was suspicious of whether the final battle damage was applying, because you're supposed to have the benefit of your enemies having half health if you performed a finisher on them, which I don't think that was applying correctly. Seems to be doing fine here. Come down to the end of that first life bar. Still got some dangerous opponents ahead of me. Just get it done. Just get it done. Oh, that was the combo I really didn't want to miss, and I missed it. No, I missed it again. Come on. I'm supposed to be like a pro at this or something. I just need one more hit, man. I just need one more. Thank you. That was an easy hit. I'll take it. Now, as long as I don't screw this up, I'll be fine. Which it looks like I'm screwing up. Is that everybody? No, I got my mirror match left. Now that was supposed to have done 70 damage and not 35. So it looks like damage is not applying correctly on the character's entrance. But it applies fine the rest of the match. Or the rest of the time they're on screen anyway. Okay, so it's kind of sort of there. Okay, so there's a run with Armadon. See what my score turned out to be. I don't think it's going to be 6 mil. I flubbed way too many combos. It'll be 5.9. It may even be 5.99. It's not going to be 6 mil, though. Yep, it's 5.99. All right. All right, and there's a maximum difficulty run as Armadon. See what other kind of trouble I can get myself into. I'm always curious as to how this game is going to handle juggles with vertigo. Because you're not actually supposed to juggle the Scorpion Sting off of most hits. And that appears to be the case here as well. Now that's something I like to check is Vertigo's mesmerizing stare and how the AI behaves. Because if you perform it after a hard knockdown, often what the AI will do is do a neutral jump for as long as that move is active, causing it to miss. And that appears to be the case here as well. So good job. Now, I've seen in some emulations where Diablo's Fireball will interact with that fart cloud and the two will cancel each other out, but that's actually not supposed to happen. They're supposed to pass through, and that happens here too. So, again, this is proving to be a very, very accurate emulation. Now, you may be wondering, since I made such a big deal about going air-to-air with Vertigo, or going air-to-air against Vertigo, that how you would handle a mirror match, and well, you pretty much do the same thing. Except you use jumping 4 into high power. But I noticed here in this last round, it doesn't combo like it should. So yeah, that's supposed to be a 2-hit in the air. Got it that time. Now, Diablo's another good one to check because he has some pretty long combos using that incineration teleport. And that timing is varied on the different emulations. So I'm curious to see what kind of time we have here. Looks like it works fine. Oh, we have invisible Vertigo. That's not supposed to happen. Now, does it happen every time? Sure does. Okay. So there's something to fix. Now, it looks like his other main finishers is fine, though. Alright, I think I'm pretty well good and warmed up, so... I think it's time we got into some real damage. Eating my beard.
Rage.
Alright, so that's about it for this custom emulation of Primal Rage. Unfortunately, this is where development stops for this project. However, if you want to see this game return, go make some noise out there on social media. Frankly, just go bother NetherRealm Studios, Warner Brothers Games, Arcade 1UP, or anyone else who will listen to you about it, and tell them it is long past time for an arcade-accurate representation of Primal Rage. Otherwise, projects like this and any others that come after just don't have a chance. It just stops. Also, if you're a fan of the game, you may as well come into the Gruntzilla Primal Rage Discord. I'll leave a link for that in the description below, so you can come and share your love for the game with people like myself. But that's all for now. I've been Tom from Mr. Game Fight Club. I'll see you guys around.